How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs, and I'm coming back to you with another YCL Draft League matchup. We are doing Week 7 battle against Coach Abomination and his Athabasca Miltanks. We did take on the Miltanks last season, and we were able to get a win on the back of Dragapult then, as well as Gudra. And no, not Gudra. He had Gudra. What am I saying? Anyway, he has Gudra again. We were able to get a win on the back of Dragapult then. Unfortunately, we don't have Dragapult this time, so it might be a little bit more difficult, and his team is pretty damn scary. Just to give you a rundown of what his team looks like, he has access to Jirachi, Screamtail, Gudra, Feraligatr, Moltres, Donphan, Weavile, Porygon2, Shiftry, and Swalot, with the last two being his Terra captains. So the Shiftry and the Swalot being his Terra captains. He has hazard removal in the Shiftry from Defog and Rapid Spin from Donphan, and that's pretty much it. I know that he likes to play relatively bulky, and so we're going to try and take advantage of that. And I do believe that Feraligatr is actually the kill leader of the entire league right now, and I'm pretty sure he wants to keep it that way. So we've made adjustments to that to try and not let that happen to us. As you can see, my team up on the thing. We could run through it really briefly. We've got Decidueye with Long Reach and Choice Span. Nothing on his team outside of Porygon 2 wants to switch into a Choice Span Poltergeist. Leaf Blade is there for Donphan. Knockoff is to get rid of items on things like Jirachi, potentially Screamtail, the Porygon 2, and then U-turn just to pivot around. That Long Reach makes sure that we're not going to be hitting the potential Rocky Helmets that are out there, the Gooey on Gudra, or the Flame Body from the Moltres. Then we've got Gudra, our very own Gudra on our team, rocking the Gooey ability with Leftovers, Heavy Slam, Body Press, Shelter, and Substitute. After 2 shelters, nothing on the team breaks a Substitute from this with 1 hit. Not even the Donphan, unless it's potentially a Choice Band or something. But between Substitute, or between Shelter and to Body Press, we should be doing a butt ton of damage to pretty much everything. We do have to watch out for potential Encore sets from the likes of Jirachi or the Screamtail for certain. Next up, we've got Hitmonchan. This is our Terra captain this week. We're rocking the Terra Steel. If you look at his team, Terra Steel pretty much just hits everything relatively hard. We are going to be Protective Pads this week rather than Punching Glove, because we don't really need the extra damage output from Drain Punch. The things that we would be hitting Drain Punch in front of, we already do a lot of damage because of Iron Fist. So we're running the Protective Pads so that we can Rapid Spin on things and not take that Rocky Helmet damage, not take the Gooey from Gudra, not take the Flame Body from Moltres. Rock Tomb is there solely for the Moltres. We come in, we hit it, maybe Moltres wants to switch in on us, we hit the Rock Tomb, drops its speed down, we outspeed on the next turn guaranteed based on that, unless it's like a Choice Scarf Moltres, and then we kill it with Rock Tomb on the following turn. Now we've got Revavroom coming back after, I think, a week off. Rocking the Filter ability with that Rocky Helmet. This is the defensive set this week. Ironhead and High Horsepower are just there for pretty much just to get neutral damage across the board. Toxic Spikes, we just want 1 up so that we can start wearing things like the Screamtail, the Donphan, Gudra, so on and so forth down. And then Parting Shot just to get in and out and lower things, special and physical attacks. Rocky Helmet is there so that we can just deal residual damage to something like the Feraligatr or the Jirachi. Now, we've got Ursaring, and I made a really quick change to this after my mocks. Nothing on his team. Absolutely nothing. Switches into a Guts boosted Facade. And yeah, I mean, we're not afraid of getting burned from Moltres because we will already have the Flame Orb potentially. We have Rest just to try and get ourselves back up to full if we see an opening there. However, if I can get one Trailblaze up and Sticky Webs are up, then nothing's taken two of something on this Facade into Earthquake for Jirachi, two Facades, so on and so forth. Because he does not have any resist to normal outside of the Jirachi. And then last but certainly not least is going to be Vikavolt. This is our dedicated lead this week. Sticky Web, we want it up, slow his team down so that our bulky offense can do a lot of damage mid to late game. Bug Buzz is there just for stab and to hit pretty much everything neutrally. Energy Ball is there solely for the Donphan and potentially the Feraligatr, I guess. And then it's Volt Switch to just get on up out of there. We do have the Heavy Duty Boot, so we don't have to worry about the rocks that potentially Screamtail, Jirachi, or Donphan will want to set up. That's the team that we're rocking with. You can see the 6 that I expect my opponent to bring down below. Some honorable mentions would probably be Porygon 2 or Weavile. I just don't know where they would come over. It would have to be over this Jirachi slot. I do think that the other 5 are necessary for my opponent. If I don't see one of the other 5, then I'll be even more ecstatic about the matchup. But that's the team that we're rocking with, why we're rocking with it, and we're going to try to hop into this battle here shortly. Alright, looks like we are connected here with Coach Al, or Abomination. Let's see what he decided to bring. Ah, 6 for 6. And there not being a Weavile is actually pretty good. I'd rather have the Jirachi over the Weavile, personally. But 6 for 6 is pretty damn good, and I'm just going to lead Vikavolt like I did in all of my mocks. We live a hit from everything on the team, barring probably Specs, Moltres. We did say good luck, have fun in the chat. Moltres is a pretty scary lead for Vikavolt, and I don't think I want to stay in on it. I'll just switch out into Goodra, probably. It's pretty safe. I could see a Jirachi lead or Screamtail lead. He looks like he locked in his 6. We locked in ours. Let's get this match on the way and see what he decided to lead off with. Nice little trainer card from my opponent, rocking that little artsy Ninetales. And he does lead off with the Moltres. Don't like to see that, but that means that we can pretty freely go into our Goodra. And not have to worry about too much. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Scorching Sands isn't even going to be doing a lot unless it's like if he's max special attack, choice specs. We're switching out. Yeah, even that's still not going to be doing a whole lot, and it gives us a lot of information into his team. U-turn comes off. He will see that we are gooey. U-turn on Moltres, that probably means that he's some kind of offensive variant. And it looked like that didn't do too much to us. If he's minus attack nature, should be doing 6 or 7%. If I were him, I'd probably go out and, yeah, Donphan makes a lot of sense here. So it took us down to 158. Right, so that's 10%, which is a lot more than what I would have expected. Let's see. What if he's like physical good or no, even adamant? If he's adamant max attack, 10% is a decent enough roll. So here, I don't want to be taking an earthquake right now. I'm just gonna go back out into Vikavolt, as my opponent probably sets up their rocks pretty easily. He could knock off. Fire Fang comes off, okay. That does a lot. Oof. So we do see the Fire Fang. That was a good call. Where Fire Stab is pretty good into our team. Or not even Fire Stab. So he's max attack to have done that much to us. He did 55%. Yeah, he's max attack. So I really do need to go on the offensive. I'm gonna go back out into Caribou here and just get the gooey drop and see. Fire Fang should be doing like 20-ish% to us. 169 down to 133. 169, so 96 down to 133. That's 20%. Yeah, he's definitely max attack adamant. So if I go +2 here, the earthquake won't be doing too much. So let's just go for it. We're faster. No matter what. Here he is sitting at -1. Fire Fang. And EQ. Okay. He just brought a very offensive team this week, and that's not great for us. I think I want to keep this around. What do I need this for? Slow down for Alligator, maybe? I don't know. I really want to get damage off on the Donphan here. So that did about 25%. And we'll let Donphan take out the Goodra here, and that's probably a mistake. So Decidueye can come in here and I think we just go out into Vikavolt here and hit the energy ball. Yeah, let's just do that. Get some damage off. He might think I want to get up my webs. Here, let's get Goodra Hisui off of the layout. Okay, so he can go out into Moltres here. He can go out into his own Goodra. Let's see if his Goodra is Sap Sipper. It is? Cool. So we do see Sap Sipper on his Goodra, which means it's not gooey, and I am fine with that. His Goodra is faster, potentially, than my Vikavolt, for sure. Let's see. Ursa Ring comes in pretty freely here. I don't want to risk. I probably should have just gotten my webs up, and it would have made the matchup a whole lot easier. Flamethrower comes off as it takes us down to 126. What kind of insight does that give us? That flamethrower did, what, 30-ish%? Yeah, I think he max rolled that. We facade here, always. We kill any even if he has a decent chunk of defense on this Goodra, we kill it. Dragon Pulse comes off. And Ursa Ring's picking up the kill baby against Goodra. So we saw Dragon Pulse and Flamethrower. Both Goodras are now out of the matchup. So he did get an attack off, right? So that means that he has at least some speed, because we outspeed a non-speed, like 0 speed Goodra. Relegator's in. I think I want to keep Ursa Ring around. What is a crunch doing to Decidueye? It's killing. We're gonna go out into Magellan here. Potentially get off some Rocky Helmet damage. Liquidation comes off. What? Are you kidding me? Liquidation crit. Has a roll to kill. That is ridiculous. Feraligatr kills with a liquidation crit. That sucks really bad. He could have been banded. Yeah, that is rough, man. We're gonna go out into Decidueye here. And we can just Poltergeist. Nothing on the team wants to take 2. Reverb Room goes down. That was awful for us. He could be like no item on something, potentially like the Jirachi or Screamtail. I honestly think no item Screamtail would be really good for him. He does decide to switch out, which is good for us. Goes out into Moltres. Moltres doesn't want this. See the clear amulet? Okay. Why? I don't understand why. Okay. So, we live a flamethrower unless it's... yeah. Maybe for the parting shot on something? I think here I sacrifice Chopper. I just don't think I can get in and rest on something easily. So Moltres is gonna claim this kill, unfortunately. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think the game's pretty much over. Yeah, he's physical. Ursaring goes down to player. What's Moltres? He does take the recoil. I'm gonna go out here into Elizabello. And now he has to play. Does Nick Terra here? I think Nick does Terra here. On Hitmonchan. I think I have to Terra here. Because, yeah, I think it's the only way for me to get back in this game. Let's try it. We're gonna rapid spin. It's not gonna kill. Actually, no, it has a. If he's offensive Moltres, right? Rapid spin can still kill. Because he's probably Jolly, right? Rapid spin has a couple rolls to kill here. It's all about, did he read us to... Oh my god! He's probably banded. That's game. Moltres is going to pick up these last kills. That sucks. No, he's not banded. He's clearing. But why? Yeah, Moltres died to its own recoil. I don't understand that whatsoever. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I'm just gonna go into Vikavolt here. Why would you even make that call? Hitmonchan goes down. Now we have to ride on the back of Moltres went down too. Now we have to ride on the back of Sticky Webs and Decidueye. I think I have enough damage on the things I need damage on to where this could work for Poltergeist to clean up. I mean, that's assuming that he has to go out into Feraligatr here, in my opinion. Then Headbutt comes off. And another crit! Because I'm fairly certain we lose that. Or that doesn't kill us. Yeah, that doesn't kill at any point. Man. Fuck this. This sucks. That never kills unless he's like Choice Band of Jirachi. I'm just gonna Poltergeist. And he's gonna try and flinch me down. Okay? Are you Choice Band? You're Culver Berry. So the Decidueye picks up a kill. On Jirachi. This game absolutely sucked. The crits that happened were game changing. And yeah, I can understand the call from Hitmonchan, or the call into Hitmonchan terroring into Terra Steel and then getting the Flare Blitz off. I don't agree with it. I think you had enough on the team to counteract all of it, but I'm not him. And that's all there is to that. I mean, I can't fault him for that, no matter how much it sucks on my end. And he's gonna pick up a kill. Cool. Alright. GG to my opponent, Al. Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. See ya, guys.